Morning everybody, and hope you're having a wonderful start to your day. No, I am. Now this is something I've been meaning to have a little look at with you for a few weeks, so forgive me for the delay. It's a Guidescope with a guide cam, and what we generally do with guiding, there's a few bits of software out there that can help us. I use something called PhD2, freeware. It's extremely good, very popular, but there are others, and I'm told that they're extremely good too. But the basic components of the Guidescope are essential regardless of whatever else you choose. And the reason that I settled on this particular one, the MG32 from Altair Astro, because I had found failures with the other Guidescopes that I'd used in the past, not just in their innate design but also in the surrounding components. So I'll run quickly through why I think this is a jolly good Guidescope. Now, first of all, it is completely made from metal. It's got a metal tube, it's got a metal focusing system, it's got metal thread connectors, metal rings, tiny little metal bar, and a metal mounting foot that actually comes complete with the components you need to bolt that tightly to your telescope. So metal, metal, metal. The only thing that isn't metal is this lovely little rubber dust cap, which has got a rather amazing property in that it attracts dust and its dust sticks to it and not to the optical lens. Now, the optics of your Guidescope don't have to be cutting edge, they certainly don't have to be de facto imaging quality, although in this little telescope they're extremely good quality, very crisp and clear, and this can produce very, very sharp stars. Now, you don't necessarily have to have sharp stars, and some people say you shouldn't, because it will guide more effectively on a slightly defocused star. Now, let's not get hung up on that. I like sharp stars, and that's what works for me. The key difference with this unit is it has zero flex. Some people call it flexion. We're talking about the thing wobbling, twisting, moving out of line with our main imaging telescope, which of course will cause us all sorts of problems, and no one wants an eggy star. So from the front, we've talked about the dust cap and the optics. The focusing system is simply a twist helical screw affair. However, because it's metal and the threads are very fine, we can be precise, really exact with our focusing, and I think that that's important. Regardless of if you want your slightly defocused star, you can get it exactly where you want it, and it will not move because of this metal locking ring. Boom, locked. And once you put a little bit of twist on that, that won't come undone. So during the night, temperature changes, the hot and cold, a lead might drape across it, that will not come undone. Moving along the optical tube assembly, because it is a miniature telescope, we have metal, and at this end where the all-important guide camera fits in, it's a metal threaded screw. So you get your guide camera, and using an adapter if need be, obviously this is an Altair camera going onto an Altair Guidescope, screw it on, lock it up tight, that will never come undone. And then as we look to the ring mounting system, very, very secure 3-point fixing, very, very secure metal mini bar to hold that assembly in place, a solid piece of metal for the foot, and again that bolts on, mounts on to your telescope using a metal foot which comes with bolts, and it actually can be bolted down. If you have such fixings, you could put 4 bolts in it. I use 2, never comes undone. So today's little blip is the wonderful mini guider, MG for mini guider, from Altair Astro, and I'll pop a link up. But that is the secret to my guiding, and you've all seen that I've got rather a heavy setup, perhaps at the limit. I wouldn't say it's overloaded, but it's towards the limit of what that mount's capable of, and the guiding is dreamy. Have a great day, blippers, and I'll catch you very soon.